Hi everyone, this is Mongo document. Today we are going to create the first document in MongoDB. The first way we are going to use is through terminal or command prompt. In order to use the command prompt or terminal, we need to understand some of the commands in MongoDB. First of all, I would like to say the commands from the MongoDB will be a case sensitive. Next one, these are the command lines. So Mongo, it will be acting like a client. So it will be acting like a shell client. So you can interact with the MongoDB by using the Mongo command. Initially, you need to type this command to start a client. Next one, use DB name. So you can see the DB name by using the DB command. But however, if you want to create a new DB, that time you need to type use and then your DB name. Then after creating the DB name, in order to check your DB has been created or not, you will be using the command show DBs. Then after, as we say earlier, so we need to create the collection. In order to create the collection, db.create collection and the collection name you need to give, and some of the options are available. Then after creating the collection, we need to make sure the collection has been created. So for that reason, we will be using the command show collections. So in the collection list, you will be having your newly created collection. So then after, we have several commands like how to insert a new document into the collection and how to drop the collection and how to see the command, or let's say how to see the document from the command. Like that, we have several commands, so that we will be seeing practically now. So after that, we will be using the MongoDB Robo 3D UI in order to create the same database collection and document. So I'm using the Ubuntu OS, so I will be using the command terminal here. So type Mongo, enter. Here you can see the shell version has been created. Now you can type, see, first of all, we will type the command DB to see the current database. It's showing the test. It is the current database. So next one, we need to create the new database. So use, let's say, my DB, or let's say DB1, enter. So switch it to the DB1. So what does it mean is, if you have already DB01, it will switch to that. Or if you don't have any DB like DB01, it will create the DB01 and then it will switch to that. Now you can type DB. So it's showing the DB01. Then in order to create the collection, so DB dot create collection and collection name. So let's say in our case C1, enter. So it's created, it giving the response also okay. Then now if you just type show collections, so you can see the C1. Now in order to insert a document into the collection, so we need to type DB and the collection name C1 dot insert. So in this we need to give valid JSON. So for that reason, open and close angle brackets. Then inside that I'm going to type the document here. Let's say the key is K1 and the value is 500. So insert right result n inserted 1. So that means that the record has been inserted. Now you want to see the document now. So db dot the collection C1 dot find enter. So you can see here we have created one key and one value. Key is nothing but K1 and value is 500. But however, it will have another value which is called object ID or the ID. So that will be like a primary key in normal RDBMS. So every object you insert into the collection that will have the unique ID, the key will be underscore ID. So now we can see all the things. So now show DBs. So in the DBs default, you will have the admin config and local. Along with that, we have the DB01. Now show collections. So we have the collection C1. And in order to see all the records from the DB or the collection one, so we have seen the command already, db.c1 find. So it will show all the documents inside the collection one. But however, we will have the coming section about the CRUD operations, so that we will see in detail how about the query details inside the MongoDB. So in order to drop the database, so db dot drop database. So make sure that you are in the correct database, otherwise it will give the problem. For example, if you want to check the DB now, DB enter. So you are currently in the DB01. So for the DB, I am going to drop the database. Enter. So dropped. So DB01 was dropped. Now I want to see the DBs. Show DBs. So it's showing only the default DBs which are admin, config, and local. The same way we will try to use in the Robo 3D. So Robo 3D has been opened and you can see the new connection. It is connecting to the local host. Port number is 27017. Connect. So you can see here there is no DBs by default. So we have only the config DB. Now you can click on the new connection and create database. Let's say DB02. Enter. Now we have created the DB here. So here we have the different collections, functions, and user folders. But under collection we don't have anything. So for that reason, you can go here, go to the collection and create collection. So let's say now it is C2, enter. So now we have the collection. So inside the collection, we are going to insert document, let's say K2, enter, it's a key and the value can be 900. Along with creating the document, we can validate also. Here, if you click on validate, JSON is valid. For example, if I forgot anything, let's say I forgot to make the colon symbol, validate, it will give the expected or the given symbol. So that means that this is giving the error. The expected colon was missing. Now again validate. So JSON is valid. So then you can save it. So now you can see the different documents. If you open here, here you can see. The same way we can use the commands here. That's the reason we have seen the terminal first so that it will be easy for you. For example, if I click DB and then run that, it will be showing the DB02. Let's say show DBs, run it. So you can see the all the details. So it will be similar to the terminal or command prompt, but however, we can use some advanced, let's say queries here. So now we need to see the collection. So show collections and run it. So C2 is the only collection available here. Now if I want to see the records from the collection, so db dot c2 dot find, enter. So you can see the document here. If you expand this one, you can see the K2 and 900, and by default it will be having the ID column or ID field that will be having the unique ID for that document. So this is all about the MongoDB creation of first document in your MongoDB. So we have seen how to create the MongoDB document through the terminal or MongoDB document through the Robo 3D. In coming sessions, we will understand how to work with the different kinds of query statements such as like create or let's say update, delete documents. So that we will see in the coming sessions. So thanks for watching and have a great day.